She can deal with the skeletons. I'll shoot the dragon from afar. I want to get over here. I'll be safe here. Whoa. Where is he gone? He's up there. Did that hit him? That hit him. That hit. Thanks, Valerica. You're actually a great help here. Where did he go? Oh, it's the song. It's the song. I'll give you a hand. Come on, dragon. Come on, beast. Face me properly. Ari's biggest challenge yet. He never thought that embarking on the life of a mercenary would lead him to the prison of trapped and tortured souls, but here he is. And so it begins. I suppose those two big columns over there are where we need to go. What is this? Oh, I can just use my crossbow. I forgot I had that. Ah, I see. So these are like keyholes. I'm kind of hesitant to use up my bolts actually, but you know, we might find things that could help us. Gibbs Opus, page 8. That seems important. So does that. If we get out of here, we can make some money. At least something good's gonna come from this. Serana, don't.
Is there no end to this nightmare?
Don't leave me behind like that. Stay close.
No one ever escapes. There is no escape. Why would you even try?
That's good to know. Bone man. Oh, they're like Soul Cairn version of. Okay, I'm hungry now. Time to eat that butter. I'll kill these guys first. Why am I walking slow? I need. Okay, I'm full. Hopefully that's enough to keep me going until. If anyone sees any food, spam the chat. So then I know and then I'll go and get it. Are you in here, Valerica? What are these? What happened? Oh, I don't like that. How am I supposed to get down from here? I don't want to go near this. I'm scared. Oh, it's just a chest. The Book of Life and Service. Blessed are the bone men, for they serve without self. Blessed are the mistmen, for they blend in the glory of the transcendent spirit. Blessed are the wrathmen, for they render their rage unto the ages. Blessed are the masters, for they bridge the past and span the future. The bondman's oath, we die, we pray, to live we serve. The master's voice, you swore to serve your lord. Lovely. This place is just so cheerful. Serana. Oh! Oh! At least I have my Dawnbreaker. That might be what keeps me alive. Another one of the Jib's opus pages. Do I have to collect them or something? Oh, he's in here, isn't he? Oh, breaking the... I don't want to stand on that. Where am I? Where do I go? This way.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Yeah, everyone's gloomy because they probably have been trapped here for thousands of years.
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you. Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back! Farewell.
Find Arvak's skull. I'm so scared of everything here. I'm scared something's just gonna jump out and kill me in one blow. What is this soul drain? Is it happening to me? Doesn't look like it. It's ages away. Well, we've crossed a big wall. That's Serana. Keep up, please. Goodness. Hey, it's Arvak. Well, I assume it's Arvak. It's the horse. Come back. Come back, buddy. Was that lightning? Is there lightning in this place? Oh, I'm so scared. Hello?
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones.
What's the matter with you?
Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers.
He seems fairly positive, all things considered.
Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
No.
You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. Now people would track me down just to see what I had for sale.
Got anything left?
And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here.
Why does he need to be paid?
I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those...
I don't like that lightning. Can that lightning strike me? I hope not.
25 of them.
Seems to be only appearing in one place.
Odds and ends I've gathered. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal. If you have the husks.
25 soul husks and the skull of a horse.
No husks, no sale.
Whatever.
Guess you have some scavenging to do.
Oh, guess there's another
I think a vampire.
You in here, Valerica?
You'd be wrong. Let's just find out.
Serana, come back. What a coward! Leaving me here in this place. I can't believe it. I'm gonna have to put my backpack on. Serana! Why did she run away? There she... What's she doing? She's gone mad. Right, I'll find you some soul husks. Come. Stay close. Don't run away like that. I'm not going to chase after you. I'm not going to help you if you get in trouble. We haven't encountered many enemies so far. Only a few bone men. Dragon bones. What's that thing? Oh. You hear, Serana? Don't walk away from me this time. What's that? Whoa! 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 Imagine if that's how I died. It turns it into a black soul gem. Oh. Hold your ground, Serana. No need to flee them. You got this. Nice. Soul husk. Okay, let's go. Another dragon skeleton. I'm assuming this big fortress is probably where Valerica is hiding, right?
Who's there?
It's Arvat, the horse. Oh, and some bone men. Oh, they die easy. Ah, this is easy. What was I so worried about? She's running away because of... Oh no, she's chasing some bone man. Serana, I'm sorry about this, but I'm not changing my weapons, not here. You're just gonna have to get used to this.
Still remember how to fight.
That's good. Go fight that one. This place is easy. Come on, give us a challenge. I hyped this up too much to have it be this easy. Looks like we've arrived. Safe and sound. Totally unharmed. Serana, stay close. I'm getting bad vibes from this place. Hey, look.
Mother?
There she is. Oh, well that was easy. Come on, let's go.
Serana? Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No,
Yes.
you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him, to make everything right.
Wait a minute. You've got a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't.
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass?
It's always scary when you have to meet her parents.
It pains me to think you travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
I'm just here for the Elder Scroll. I want to keep her safe. We'll make ourselves look good.
Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your
It's not
intentions
murder
are
if
noble.
they're not people and already
Serana
dead.
has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Volkahar, I fled with
Pacing.
2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molik Bal.
Not the best religion to choose, in all honesty.
The females be offered to Molik Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal.
Lovely.
Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me. Being selected as an offering to Molik Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared.
Doesn't sound like much of an honour to me, but to each their own, I suppose. The tyranny of the sun requires Serana's
Now
blood.
you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Surely it doesn't require all of it, right?
If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
She's already dead. That's what vampires are.
And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
Killing him. I'll kill him.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
Clearly not. Why can't you just kill him? Stab him in the back while you're sleeping or something. Is the wife of the person you're trying to kill not the most in the best position to kill the person? Sounds like she was just a bit scared.
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul
She doesn't
Cairn,
like me very much.
you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're
I'm just in it for the
abominations
money,
in your
really.
mind. Evil creatures that need to
Highest
be
bidder and all
destroyed.
that. Just here for the Elder Scroll.
I see. You're simply here to stop the tyranny of the sun, despite the cost
No,
to Serana.
no, that's not what I said. It's just
Matters.
I was trying to say Serana
Aligns himself
matters,
with
but
hunt you
she
down
wasn't
and slay you like an
listening.
animal. Yet I
These
should
people.
entrust you to him.
The things I do for you people. I haven't been paid a single dollar, septum.
You've done in centuries.
Yeah.
Dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
I'll go wait over here.
If you'd only open your eyes.
I don't think I should be present for this discussion.
That he needs your blood. You'll be in terrible danger.
I'll keep watch.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivation.
Come on, let's not make so much noise, alright?
I'm still just a pawn to you.
We don't want to draw attention to
I want us to
ourselves.
be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness.
Okay.
Maybe it isn't for us.
I'm right here, guys,
Before he goes too far.
ladies.
And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours.
Thank you.
Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Cool. Do you have the scroll?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since.
Great news. Let's get it and leave.
Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What? Why can't you?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases,
do more
the
fighting.
barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them.
Keepers, cool. They sound friendly.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnavir roaming the cairn. Be wary of it.
No worries. I kill dragons for
The
fun.
ideal masters have
I'm the
trusted
Dragonborn.
you seeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
If I leave, can I return?
As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it.
Good.
Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void.
Lovely.
You
Sounds
should find no difficulty using the portal any longer.
cool. I've also got no soul. How do you become
When I entered
imprisoned?
the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place. I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here. The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay.
So what's stopping them from unleashing their keepers on me?
Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
Great.
Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well.
Can't we just talk to them?
I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game. Each watching the other to see which will give in.
Okay.
Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Yes, yes. I'm thirsty. That's my last clean water. The rest of my water is river water. So where do I go? Oh. The tallest spires. Probably those things, right? Big glowy things, glowy towers. Ah, come on then. We've got a job to do. Well, I thought I'd find food. I thought I'd find food in the castle. And I failed to kind of make the connection that it was a vampire castle and there's only one kind of food that vampires really consume. Maybe if I had become a vampire, I would not need to eat. We've awakened the bone men. What is that thing? Whoa! Not so close, please. Thank you. How many of these spires do I have to destroy? 3. We can do it. Surely it's not going to be that hard, right? Why are they so far away? Oh, it's in a big castle thing. I feel like... Serana! She's gonna get us both killed. How do I get up there? Suppose I have to walk in through the front door, don't I? There's something there. I don't like the look of it. What kind of shout is going to work on these sorts of things? Drain vitality, maybe? That looks like a... Oh, he's spotted us. Okay. Does that work? Oh, he's big and strong. Oh, he's really big and strong. Yes, go for her. Go for her. Oh, he's not so bad, actually. I don't know how much damage he does, though. There's one. There's one. Oh, that was easy. We can do this. We can do it. We just need to find the other two now. Ah. Oh, is that the soul drain thing? There we go. Ooh. Reaper gem fragment. Okay. Don't know what that is. Where's the... There's a big tower over there. I guess that's one we have to go to. And that's the entrance. Okay. I'm feeling a little better about things now. I'm feeling like things might not be so bad. I don't know how much damage they do when they hit. And I'd like to not find out. But at least I know I can kill them now. And Serana can take a few hits from them, which is good. So we can do this. We can do this. That's what I'll keep telling myself anyway.
Who's there?
Yes, I sensed it too.
There you are.
Just another bone man. Easy. Easy peasy. Who? Not me. Oh, that one. What's the point of this? Nothing in here. Come on. Soul husk. Need to get 25 of them for that poor merchant. Why are they easy to kill? Guess Ari's just strong. Are you talking about the keepers? Must just be because Ari is... Oh, I know where we are now. I think Ari's just strong. He can handle a few old demon things. Oh, Bone Man? Just... Bone Men are just sort of plain skeletons, but from the Soul Cairn. Skeletons are always easy to kill. They're just the kind of general standard enemy of the Soul Cairn. Hey, look! It's that horse again. Wonder where his skull is. Oh, hello. Who wants to kill us? Serana! Ooh. Oh, he's a bit tougher. Oh! Another one! Where is she? Ow. Oh, now look who shows up. Right in the nick of time. Okay, they're a little bit scarier than than the Bone Men. What does this do? Oh! These are handy. Cool. Oh, there's another one of those keepers. I'm gonna fight right next to that thing. Hello, keeper. Alright, come fight over here. No, Serana, bring it over here. Bring it here, Serana. That's a big axe. Useless things. What? And Valerica's telling me she couldn't fend off a few of these. Please. Starting to think that she's just more scared than anything else. Bit of a coward your mother is, Serana. I'm chilly. What? Oh, the air is cold here in the Soul Cairn. Did I give you wood?
Let's kill those. All right, let's see what you have.
Oh, I gave her wood. That's good.
The quicker we find the keepers, the quicker we can.
I'll light a fire back where... Is that where we need to go? Is that a spire over there? Yeah. Just double checking. What is it trying to shoot? Another one of these opus pages. Heavy splintered round shield. Is that better than what I've got? No. I'm scared to stand on those things in case they teleport me somewhere I don't want to go. Does anyone hear that? Oh, it's... Hi. Oh, it's Jib.
How does anyone expect me to
write my opus with all of these rude interruptions.
I'm hungry.
What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
I don't have time
You
for this
think
at all.
I do, Firth?
Yeah. Oh, I can't drop these stupid... What were you saying?
I see. You've decided to cease pursuing your business.
Start at the beginning.
I suppose a moment or two of my time couldn't hurt. I am Jib.
Jib.
Some call me
Oh,
Saint
they're
Jib.
mispronouncing him.
Others
Jib.
Jib the Eradicator. Perhaps you...
I have a little bit. Oh, never.
I can't say that I'm surprised by your answer. Until I get my second volume published, no one will ever know my achievements.
How sad. And here you are in the Soul Cairn.
A book? I'd hardly call a 26-volume epic simply a book.
Someone's a little bit humble.
Heard of the rise and fall of Saint Jib the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and savior of the Dunmer?
Nope, I don't care too much about the Dunmer and their saviours. I think the Dunmer have had too many of those, in all honesty.
Terrible. Simply terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair.
I mean, the Soul Cairn.
So what? What in the name of Vivek are you
For
talking
Vic.
about?
He's 200 years dead, mate.
Is that damned Remora and his minions bursting into my home and sending me to the prison?
He doesn't know.
Well, I assume so. It cast a spell at me from some kind of strange black crystal. Next thing I knew, I arrived here.
Poor guy. Your soul was trapped.
Wait. That means
Means you're stuck here. You're
No.
dead.
all these wasted months? Or has it been years? I don't even remember how much time has passed. No, my work will never see the light of day. My name will be forgotten.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Do you have a way out of here?
I don't know, actually.
Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all of this from memory.
You think I'm gonna... He thinks I'm gonna run around looking for his
When I
book.
was tossed in here,
Sorry,
I
his
felt myself
26
falling,
volume epic.
and I dropped the pages I had been holding. There were 10 of them in all. Find them for me, please. I beg you.
Well, I've got
Thanks
3.
for searching. I don't know what I'd do without all my
I'm not
pages.
gonna look for them. Can I turn this on? No.
Wait.
Jib is in Morrowind. He's the first person you see in that game. He went on to kill all the cliff racers in Vardenfell, and for his efforts he was canonized. Oh, this is where Arvak's skull is. Anyway, he then went and he moved to Kvatch in Cyrodiil. But then Kvatch, well, if you've played Oblivion, you know that Kvatch was invaded by Daedra, and I guess that's when he got his soul trapped. There's the skull that I need. You chased that one down, found Arvak's skull. What do I do with it? I retrieved it. Didn't I? Yeah, Zarvek's skull. Maybe I need to kill that mist man. Oh, good shot.
Stay on your...
Whoa. Oh. That hurt. That hurt a lot. I need to be more careful here. Because they just came out of nowhere and I can't block them. Ah! How do I get up there? No stamina. If I stand on here, they can't. Oh, there's a lot of them. Serana! Good thing he can't heal on that. Why is my stamina not recovering? Cold and hungry and weakened soul. And these all reduce my stamina generation. I have nothing to eat except soul husks that don't satisfy my hunger in the slightest. Now I'm thirsty, and let's see. I could drink some mead. Some river water. Okay, I didn't get diseased from that one. Serana, I'm gonna stand on this. Will you follow me? She better follow me. She's not following me. Ah, thank goodness. She took the hint. Okay. Look how slow my stamina's draining. That's the weakened soul, my hunger, my cold. I wonder if I can shout the keepers off of here. Is that gonna... did that work? Yes! It worked! Funny. I am Dovahkiin. Yeah, mods are good. I'm not going to use less mods just because it disadvantages me sometimes. Well, that was handy. Easy. Oh, I shouldn't sprint. Oh, another opus page. Oh, hello. Sorry, Serana. It's for our own good. Alright, let's return to your mother and get out of here. More dragon. Dead dragon. We didn't encounter that Durnevere, which is fortunate. Though I feel that doesn't mean we're not going to be seeing him. We've still got to get out of here.
The barrier should be gone now. Let's head back.
I need to light a fire first. Where are you? Come.
I can't believe we found my mother alive. If you think it'll help.
It will. I'm about to die of cold. Okay. Even here, I can get hypothermia. Okay. Hopefully. Oh! What was that? Oh, it's because I used dwarven oil. Cool. Is this going to be enough? Is that going to warm me up? I hope so. No, it doesn't seem to be. I need to make it bigger. More heat. More wood. Okay, I'm getting warmer. Serana's having a little sit down. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing, Ari? Standing like that? What do I do with this? The quest is saying retrieve Arvek's skull. Well, I've retrieved it. Oh, return Arvek's skull. Can't read. Who do I guess return it back to that guy? He's probably in the same spot, I'm assuming. Okay, we're warm. Alright, we're warm. Let's go.
You managed to destroy all three
Yes.
keepers?
And you wouldn't believe how I destroyed the last one. He fell for a long time, that one.
Yes. Please follow me.
Cool.
Keep watch for Durnevere. With the
Oh,
prison's
don't
barrier
say his
down, it's
name.
almost certain to investigate.
So just make him more attentive. Alright. How, alright, hungry and weakened soul. You wouldn't happen to have any food in here, would you? How many of these do I have now? 22. She only has 3 books for all this time to keep her entertained. Well.
It's Durnevere. He's here. Defend yourselves.
Defend ourselves? I need to hide behind something! This'll do. Oh, that'll do. Never mind, he saw where I was going. Oh. Oh, lots of them. Oh, he's creeping. Oh, he doesn't take... She can do it. She's the one who's caused this mess. Why do I have to do everyone's dirty work around here? What did he just do there? Oh, he's summoning. Coward, go face the dragon. No! Oh, no! Campfire! Where's... I want this one. She can deal with the skeletons. I'll shoot the dragon from afar. I want to get over here. I'll be safe here. Oh, where is he gone? He's up there. Did that hit him? That hit him. That hit. Thanks, Valerica. You're actually a great help here. Where did he go? Oh, it's the song. It's the song. I'll give you a hand. Come on, dragon. Come on, beast. Face me properly. Come down here, coward. Oh, did that hurt? Did a little prickle hurt you? Oh. I fought Argonians with more scales than you. Come on. I need my wool. Just in case he... Come on. Yeah, give me your soul. Oh. Ah.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
You know, you can thank me later. Is that where you keep it, is it? Wow, look at all this. What a stash. I just want these. Soul Husk extract. Wish I'd known this was here during the fight. I would have been a little bit more confident. Some pretty expensive potions here. Oh, I've seen that book. Effects. Hello? You gonna...
Forgive my astonishment. Volumes written on Durnover allege that he can't be slain by normal means.
Well, clearly he can.
Unless
What?
the soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly.
Well, I didn't eat his soul like I do normal dragons.
Has merely displaced Durnover's physical form. Now he constitutes himself.
Great.
Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's
Usually I eat the souls of dragons, but even that I can't eat in this horrid place. Oh, I'm almost running out of storage. Thanks.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way.
Correct.
If there's anything I can do before you depart, you must let me know.
Tell me how to get my soul back.
So my daughter applied some of the lessons I taught her about necromancy, didn't she? Don't worry. I think I can help you.
Good.
Your soul essence was trapped inside a gem. When you and Serana entered the Soul Cairn, it was given to the Ideal Masters as payment. You simply need to retrieve the gem. The moment you touch it, your soul essence will be restored.
Oh, well, that's easy. I didn't have to
There's
become
an
a vampire
orphanage
after
not
all.
terribly far from here. I'm willing to bet that the gem you're looking for is there.
It's probably
Is there
guarded
anything
though,
else?
isn't it?
Could be your last chance.
Come with us.
I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Heart.
Right.
If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the
Maybe we
South
should
to
leave
fruition.
Serana here as well then. Yeah, no, we're probably never going to come back.
What I've put Serana through, I would understand if she never wished to see me again. I leave that decision in your hands.
Very well.
Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have left.
Honestly, everyone goes on about Serana, but I mean, Valerica? Do I have to say it? Where's the exit? Okay, goodbye. Probably never see you again, I'm afraid. Once I'm out of here, I'm out. Not a nice place at all. Hungry, tired, weakened soul. I'm gonna have a big feast and a big sleep once I get back to civilization. If I get back to... You've just been standing here looking at him, have you?
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin.
Quinarin?
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death.
That is a shame. Why are we... I have more pressing matters at the moment. Why are we speaking?
I believe in civility among seasoned warriors. And I find your ear worthy of my words.
Fair enough.
My claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your...
Vanquisher. Ari the Vanquisher. That's cool. I could get used to that. Ari the Vanquisher.
Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you.
Sure.
For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the ideal masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
I don't know if I can do that, mate.
I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with
This
this
makes me want to leave even sooner. Excuse me.
If I ventured
Speaking.
far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more.
Honestly, it seems preferable than this.
I will place my name with you and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen.
Graze Mazen.
Ally, and teach you my Thum.
Okay. Call your name?
Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
Why do you call me Quinari?
In my language, the Quinaran is the vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova in battle.
Words of power learned. Fellow Dover, I am not a dragon.
You are the Dova King, the Dragonborn. You may not be one of us in body, but you have earned the right to bear this title.
That's relatable.
There was a time when I called Tamriel my home, but those days have long
I feel
since
sorry for him.
passed.
Trapped here forever.
The Dova roamed the skies, vying for their small slices of territory that resulted in immense and ultimately fatal battles.
Serana keeps drawing her dagger.
I was. But unlike some of my brethren, I sought solutions outside the norm in order to maintain my superiority. I began to explore what the Dova call Elok Dilan, the ancient forbidden art that you call necromancy. The Ideal Masters assured me that my powers would be
Well, if there's one thing I've learned from this experience is that you should never trust the Ideal Masters.
In return, I was to serve them as a keeper until the death of the one who calls herself Valerica. I discovered too late that the Ideal Masters favor deception over honor, and had no intention of releasing me from my binding.
Well, I mean, we could go release you now.
They had control of my mind, but fortunately they couldn't possess my soul. Free? No. I have been here too long, Quinarin. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish.
Poor guy.
I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there, through your call.
I'll do what I can.